Hi, welcome to FP&A Explained. This is Aparna Velichetti. In this video, we will try to understand what FP&A is, where it stands in the organization, and what it does. FP&A is a term which is often used in corporate finance, but not very clearly understood. So let's try to understand that. What is FP&A? FP&A stands for Financial Planning and Analysis. It's a part of the corporate finance function, reporting to the CFO. And what does it do? It helps management take informed decisions by planning and analyzing. Planning. Planning is the management's expectations for the upcoming period, usually 1 year. And analysis, it is understanding the story behind the numbers. These two together will help the management in taking informed decisions. So, where does FP&A sit in an organization? FP&A is a part of the finance function, as we have already discussed. You can call it the brain of finance. It reports to the CFO. However, FP&A does not work in isolation. It works along with the other teams like business, operations, sales, marketing, all other teams to ensure that the management's expectations are realized. Thus, you can call FP&A as embedded within the business. Let's now look at the core responsibilities of FP&A. They are budgeting, forecasting, performance analysis, financial modeling, and all these will lead to decision support. What is budgeting? Budgeting is the management's target for the upcoming period, usually 1 year. Forecasting is updating those budgets as the actuals become available. Performance analysis is understanding the variance between the actuals and the budget and the drivers, and thus helping the management take corrective measures. Financial modeling is evaluating different scenarios before a decision is taken, and all these will in turn lead to decision support. There is always a misconception that FP&A is a part of accounting. However, they are very different. While FP&A is forward-looking, accounting focuses on historical results and compliance with standards like IFRS and GAAP. FP&A basically focuses on how the decisions today will impact the performance. Let's try to understand FP&A with a simple business example. Let's say we have budgeted for a revenue of 10 million in the last quarter, whereas the actual revenue is only 9 million. There is a negative variance of 1 million. What does FP&A do here? FP&A tries to understand the reason behind the variance, whether it is temporary or is it going to persist, and what corrective measures have to be taken to bring the budget back in track. Why do we need FP&A in any organization? It is because it helps translate the financial data into actionable insights. It helps efficient allocation of resources and thus aligns finance with the business goals. The typical roles of FP&A range from FP&A analyst to FP&A manager and finance business partner. As we progress high up the ladder, the role becomes less of calculations and more of engaging with the business leaders and supporting strategic decisions. To summarize, FP&A is a forward-looking finance function that focuses on planning, analyzing, and supporting management's decisions. It plays a critical role in connecting financial performance with business strategy. This foundational understanding of FP&A will help us as we move into more detailed topics in our future videos. In our next video, let us try to understand the difference between accounting and FP&A in more detail. Thank you.